Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Casting the Mind fishing diary. And it's been a few days since I've been out. You may remember that the last time I had a fall and I seriously injured my shoulder, my left shoulder. So yeah, I can't haul properly. It's no big deal. I hurt my ankle, my right ankle's a bit sore too. So that's it's made wading a bit more tricky. So yeah, I'm kind of reminded of that I'm getting older, and it's been a lovely morning though. It's beautiful sunny morning. We're predicted. It's a Friday. We're predicted to have a very hot weather for us. We're talking up to 28, 29 Celsius. We do Celsius here rather than Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. You can work it out yourself. But so yes, I've been down to the pipe pool, I'm going to call it, in the River Garnock again, and I spent just over an hour fishing, about an hour and 10, an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. I kind of split my time between the pool and the little stretch below the weir here. Not absolutely nothing again, that's fishing, but a beautiful morning, glad to be here. I haven't seen any, like really decent fish. There was a fish of maybe a pound or two in the pool itself. I couldn't elicit a response from it. Unfortunately, I started with I think it was about a size 8 perhaps, orange double salmon fly. It could be an alley shrimp, but orange fly. I don't think the salmon are too bothered about what particular pattern you're using. And then I changed over to a smaller fly, like a size 10 or a size 12, probably a size 12 double. Don't know what it is. A little black fly with a silver body and a bit of yellow in it. I'll need to gen up the names of the flies. More into trout fishing. In the past, I've done a lot more trout fishing, so I'm more familiar with the names of trout flies than our salmon flies. But I'm on a quest to catch a salmon, and it hasn't happened today. But I have been in touch with a really good fish in that pool, and on a couple of occasions I've seen really good fish in that pool. It's accessible. Never found the way there. That's the other thing. Part of this podcast is I want to talk about the why of fishing, what I learned about myself. And last season I done not much fishing at all. The year before I was down here more, and and I've discovered there's a much easier way to get to this pool. Part of the bank has collapsed, and the old path I used to take from the car park at the auction house, and the reason I injured myself the last time was because I wouldn't accept that the bank had collapsed, nor was I willing to take the 10-15 minutes out of my time to walk back again, to look for another way. I kept going. I persevered foolishly, really, and injured myself. But the thing about that was, I realised after I'd injured myself that there was no way I was going to get back the way I had come. I had to find another way. So I crossed the river scrabbled up the bank, and I found a much easier path taking me back to where I started. So I think the lesson there is to take your time, take in your surroundings, do the necessary recce work, and I think at least when I go fishing, there's a great eagerness, I suppose, to get down to the water and start, chucking a fly in the direction of the fish. And what's the saying about less haste, more time, or something like that? Certainly true with fishing. Take your time, think it out, and like all things in life, appreciate the here and nowness, appreciate that I'm here in a beautiful place, and yeah, it's lovely. So that's what it's about, really. So yeah, take your time, enjoy your fishing, and that's the thing, really. So anyway, another blank in any case. I had a few casts in the run, down from the weir. Only seen smaller fish. I didn't even manage to hook one of them. So one of those mornings, but beautiful to be here. A bit low in confidence, I think. Casting, iffy, sometimes pretty good, man. Backhand casting at times was exceptionally good, but other aspects, my roll and spey casting, not so slick. I'm thinking that I'm thinking about the tackle again, but again I'm using the 7-weight rod with a 6-weight line. I'm tempted to go smaller again, just to thinking maybe it'll make it easier to roll cast shorter distances. It's easier. I find, particularly with heavier line, you got more line out. It's easier to load the rods. There's more margin for error, of course, and and timing, and getting that anchor, of the right length and the right position in the water when you're casting. So, but yeah, casting's a bit dodgy, but then I've not been out for a week and I haven't been out much. This is, this year so far. Confidence is low, so I'm thinking the next one, it could be time for a trip to a trout fishery, a still water where they stock it regularly, and access to the water is easy, and hopefully, catch a few rainbows and build my confidence up again. Different kind of casting again, more overhead casting. But I just want to catch a couple of fish, and but I'm not too despondent. I know that if I just persevere here, I've been in touch with a good fish in the past. Put in the time, I have some experience of this water now, I've got a good idea. One or two of the good pools to try, it will work out. One of these days soon, I shall be doing a little video, and I'll be reporting how I've caught my first salmon. So anyway, that's the plan. So before I go, I'm going to see if I can flip my screen right. No, I can't do it actually while the reel is running. So what I'll do is I'll just turn the phone round and I'll give you a quick look at where I am, and you can see how lovely a morning it is. So there you go, that's the pool over there, the pipe pool. You might see the pipe. There's a little run. So I've been wading maybe about 50 to 70 yards down that way. There's the occasional small fish, rising, But not to my fly this morning. I'm not going to persevere any longer. I've had a nice morning, and I think that's it. So I'll clock off for now. So anyway, tight lines, folks, and I'll see you on the next casting tonight.